Let's talk about flirting in the workspace because that's another place where it can get a little dicey because let's say you got bosses and then you got juniors and I mean of course you can work both ways. Um, what are things that you've been seeing in that area that have led to trouble in marriages or even in relationships otherwise?
I mean, inherently, workplace romances are very, very risky. So, of course, if it's between like a boss and their subordinate, there's an inherent power imbalance. There is an element of authority at play. That if my boss is hitting on me, can I really refuse him? Or if I say no, will it reflect in my career? And even if, let's say, I'm into it, right? My boss is flirting with me, I'm interested. How will others view me? Will every professional growth be equated to my relationship? Oh, she only got this because she's sleeping with the boss.
She slept her way to the top.
She slept her way to the top, right? And what if it ends? Even if, let's say, it's between two co-workers, there's no power imbalance. You start flirting, you get it together, fun times. But now the fun times are over.
Yeah.
What happens now?
And then you're stuck with each other.
You're stuck with each other, or you have to switch jobs, which may or may not always work out for you. You may just have to escape that awkwardness, especially if it's like a bad breakup. You don't even really have the time to wait for a bad.
Very few breakups are good breakups, right? Like I don't really
Yes.
know. Like everyone's like conscious uncoupling types, but even
It's
there
very rare.
would be
So
negative feelings.
most breakups are bad breakups. But I mean specifically like, if there's cheating or something, if there's a lot of resentment there, then you can't really share the same space.
Yeah.
Your working relationship will never be the same. So you have to switch jobs. And you don't always have the time to find a better job. Sometimes you have to take like a pay cut just to get away from that situation.
Yeah, it can be uncomfortable. I mean, you're spending 40 to 60 hours, a week, potentially in the same place, and that definitely has its repercussions.
Absolutely.
And considering then if you don't have much of a social life outside, I mean, if you're working so hard,
I mean, if you're
where do
working so
you-
hard, you don't really have the time to
So then you
have
end up-
friends otherwise. The friends are co-workers, the co-workers are friends.
you find someone who you are kind of attracted to it. Over time, it does happen, right?
I mean, that's again another thing, the affairs that are happening in the workplaces, right?
Yeah.
Again, because you're spending so much time, people aren't really taught how to have relationships. So you're not talking to your partner at home.
Yeah.
So the time that you're spending with your co-workers, you have more chances of, having that
Definitely.
banter, that relationship. And sometimes people do make those decisions. You know what? I feel closer to this person than I do to my partner. There must be a reason for it.
That's where that emotional infidelity
Yeah.
starts off with, right? Like,
Exactly.